I usually don't do this, but today, less is more. Or actually, less. What is up everyone, CJ here, hope you're all doing well. So, what the hell happened to my drum set? Well, actually, nothing. I just put away my SQ1 kit for this video, but as you can see, this is a really small drum set. You might have seen it in a video from last year that Sonor sent me an AQ2 kit in a beautiful white marine pearl wrap finish that I now use as my live kit. So, long story short. So, I went to a few friends of mine's jazz gig a few weeks back, and the drummer was playing on this beautiful Sonor Vintage Series Bop Kit. And I just got this insatiable urge to get a Bop Kit. And then it hit me, I just need an 18-inch kick and a 14-inch floor tom to convert my already existing AQ2 kit to a Bop Kit. And here we are. The sizes for this kit are 18 by 14-inch bass drum, 12 by 8-inch rack tom, and a 14 by 13-inch floor tom. The snare drum I'm using right now is actually my 13 by 6-inch SQ1 snare. I wanted to keep this setup as limited as I possibly could, so I took this DTH 675 dual tom holder and put it inside the tom mount of the bass drum. And in the left, or from the drummer's point of view, the right tom holder, I actually put this little mini boom arm for my ride cymbal, so the tom holder holds my 12-inch tom and my ride cymbal. As for drum heads, on the 12-inch tom, I actually put my Sonor stock head on it. It's a Remo-coated ambassador head with the Sonor logo, so still a great drum head. And on the 14-inch floor tom, I actually had an ambassador vintage-coated head laying around, so I just put that on there. The vintage-coated, compared to the regular ambassador-coated head, is that the vintage is a 2-ply head, and it gives off a bit more warmer tone. For the bass drum, I only had the Sonor ambassador head in the size of 18 inches laying around, and the front head is the factory stock head, in which I cut out a 5-inch hole. By the way, if you want to quickly cut out a hole out of your bass drum, I actually got this Gibraltar bass drum cutter and it's awesome. Right now, I've tuned this kit for a more R&B funk feel, so it does not sound like a typical jazz kit. The mics I'm using right now are the AKG D112 on the bass drum, the Beyerdynamic TG-D58 on the toms, a Beyerdynamic M201 on the top of the snare drum, and a Shure SM57 on the bottom. And of course, as overheads, I'm using my AKG C414 XL2s. Let's have a listen to the individual drums. You see, the bass drum sounds beefier than you would think from an 18-inch kick, and I just put a thin pillow in there. And yeah, I know, a classic Bop Kit does not have a hole cut out in the front head of the bass drum. Again, right now, the kit is not in a jazz style tuning. However, let's tune the toms up a bit and see what it sounds like. So why did I get this? Well, like I mentioned earlier, I do want to get into playing some more jazz. In case you didn't know, I actually used to play a lot of jazz back in the day. Back in the day makes me sound so old. I used to play in a big band, I had my own jazz band, and when I do get back to playing more jazz, we have these kind of jazz jam night sessions in my hometown. And if I'm ever sitting in with a house band, I want to sound and look more authentic. But more importantly, I wanted a smaller kit which is easier to bring to small club or bar gigs. I've recently started a sort of soul funk jam band with a few of my friends, and for the venues that we're looking at to play gigs, this kit would be perfect. It's small and compact, it's not a lot to set up, and you can easily fit this in your car. And also, it's fun to prove that you can get a pretty huge sound from such a small setup. Guys, I'm looking at you, size doesn't matter. Now, if you happen to live in Europe and you want to buy this exact drum kit, you can find it in my Thomann affiliate link, which is in the description and the pinned comment of this video. If you want to find out what the entire Sonor AQ2 stage kit sounds like, you can check out this video right here. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe while you're at it. That way you won't miss out whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and good luck with your drumming. I'll see you soon.